The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Two Beards Talking. I'm Daniel Sanders.
And I'm Matt.
And Matt is having some technical issues as well. Hopefully we're going to get past that, but we're going to move right on into the show as we do to start off everything. I want to give a big shout out to the troops. You guys are doing a good job. Come home safe. Keep up the good work. Everybody's rooting for you. So moving right into it. Crybaby of the week. We got a good one for you. I think you guys are going to love it. It's every Democrat ever. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, why? Why every Democrat? Well, the Mueller report just came out, and Trump has pretty much been exonerated as far as any collusion with Russia during the campaign. So a lot of Democrats are kicking themselves in the ass and pretty much just butthurt about the whole thing. Matt, have you made it back with us? Yep, still having some issues. So, but yeah, like I was saying, Mueller has finally finished the report, and Attorney General Bill Barr presented his summary conclusions, and yeah, they could find no collusion of any kind, any evidence of any collusion linking Trump and the Russians during the campaign.
We ain't found shit.
So, yeah, like I said, they're all upset about it. So for every Democrat out there, this one is for y'all. Oh, man. Matt, you unfucked your shit yet? I'm going to take that as a no. So we're going to move right into the show. Hopefully we can get Matt back in here with us. And talking about Mueller's report. The full report has not been released yet to the public. It's only been, I think it was like a 4-page summary. So it's not clear everything that's been talked about and investigated over that 2-year period. I know there were some other things that they were looking into, but for the most part, the big focus on it was any Russian involvement in the campaign, which, as we have already said, there was not. On another note, talking about that, Lisa Page, the former FBI attorney who was involved with Peter Strzok, having an affair with Peter Strzok, text messaging back and forth with one another. I'm sure y'all remember that story about during the campaign. It was, we're not going to let him be elected. And I'm paraphrasing what the text messages were between the two. He's not going to be elected. We'll stop it. Things like that. Well, now she's kind of singing a different tune. She also was admitting that the FBI could not find any evidence linking Trump and the Russians during the campaign, and has also come out and said that Hillary Clinton, during the email scandal, the FBI was looking to bring charges against Hillary Clinton for gross negligence for the email scandal. And the Obama DOJ was not, they did not want the charge. They put a stop to it, basically. FBI was looking to bring charges, and Department of Justice under former President Barack Obama said, no, not going to happen. So it leads one to believe that, with the meeting on the tarmac between Bill and Attorney General Lynch at the time, everything going on, it's just, it was a totally messed up situation. So Matt, you come back to us yet, Matt?
No, not yet. I don't think so.
Oh, there we go.
Well, it might work for a minute.
Oh, hopefully it will. So, do you have any input on what we got so far?
Well, I missed half of it, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we've already hit up our crybaby of the week, all the Democrats. And right now we're talking about Mueller report with not finding any evidence of collusion between Trump and the Russians during the campaign, as well as former FBI attorney Lisa Page also saying the FBI could not find any evidence of such, and testifying that the Obama DOJ did not want charges brought against Hillary Clinton for the email scandal.
I think my favorite part about this whole thing is the fact that the Democrats pushed the narrative of there's been collusion, we're going to prove it, you just wait. And the media jumped on that train, and they were pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And it came out that there was no collusion that they could find. And now it just leaves the media looking even more untrustworthy.
Right.
I think that's my favorite part about it, because now people, who's going to believe the media now?
Yeah.
When they say, oh, Trump can't.
We lost you again there, Matt. Okay, so we're going to let Matt try and get his stuff fixed again. So we're going, yeah, I agree with what he's saying. The media just kept pushing the narrative. Oh, Trump is guilty and all of the evidence is going to show it. And now, boom, here we are. No evidence of collusion. And the Democrats are just sitting there with, with their foot in their mouth going, oh shit, what do we do now? So, they're kind of sidestepping it now. Okay, well, we're going to turn our focus to something else now. And I was reading an article today. They're putting their focus back on healthcare. Now that the Mueller report has come out and pretty much exonerated Trump of everything the Democrats accused him of, now they're, okay, yeah, we're going to go and focus on this thing now and try to, sleight of hand it. Okay, so don't look over here, look over here. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain kind of thing. So it's, I don't know, the Democrats are, the Democrats are doing a real good job at making themselves look like idiots. Matt, you back? Ooh. Hot mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I figured out the issue.
What was the issue?
The phone port in the board has a short.
Oh. Wait, you said the phone port?
The phone where you put the headphones?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's got a short.
Oh, okay. Well, when I get back from my vacation, we'll need to take a look at that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's another thing I forgot to mention. This is the second show in a row live that we've done where I'm not at home. I'm just a busy bee traveling all over the place. I'm loving my vacation, so oh man, it's great. But yeah, like you were saying, the deal with the media, I agree with you.
Yeah, okay, so they said they spent all of 2016 saying Trump can't win, right?
Right.
That was their narrative. Well, now they're going to turn around in 2020 and say Trump can't win. Really?
See, I don't know. I think they've put themselves in the position where nobody but Trump can win.
Oh, they're definitely going to use this. Trump's going to use this to his advantage, 100%. He's going to say, "Well, look, you spent 2 years going after me in a witch hunt, and nothing came of it. You spent taxpayer money trying to derail my presidency, and all I've tried to do is help the country.
Right.
And they've screwed themselves.
Yeah.
There's no walking back from that. And I don't think there's a 2020 Democrat that can stand up to him.
No, I don't think so either. Because, and I don't know. I'll have to look. So far, I think so far there's like 7 Democrats that have announced a 2020 run. Is O'Rourke one of them?
I haven't actually looked at the full list of who's coming out in 2020. Are you talking about Beto?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's running, but he's not going to get the nomination.
No.
Dude, I got a better chance of securing the Democratic nomination than Beto. Or
really?
Robert, or whatever his damn name is.
Really and truly, and I hate to say it, as far as Democrats go, I think old Bernie's probably got the best shot of winning the Democratic nomination unless Hillary puts in again.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. If John McCain comes out and says he's going to run, he'll probably get it. Even if Clinton comes out and says she wants to run. I still think not McCain. Biden.
I was about to say
we're resurrecting McCain. No, if Joe Biden comes out and says he wants to run, hey, you know what? I'm having some technical difficulties over here, including my brain. You sir, kiss my ass.
Yeah, because of the technical issues, I'm gonna let it slide. But oh wow. John McCain.
Hey, eat a dick, sir.
Oh shit, that was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, well, I need a cigarette after all this bullshit.
You know what? I don't blame you. I really don't.
But yeah, they if Biden, not McCain, but Biden decides to run, because he's alluded to the fact that he might run. And he would only win because of Obama.
I honestly think Bernie's got a better chance than Biden does.
Yeah, they'll screw Bernie again.
I don't know, because
they did it once and got away with it. There's nothing to stop them from doing it again.
Yeah, but I mean, they were caught doing it. That's the problem.
So
I mean, I really don't think they want to put themselves in that position again.
Democrats get caught doing shit all the time and then just keep on doing it.
You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Which is also true. But,
yes.
I mean, they get caught doing dumb shit all the time, and they're like, oh, you mean we can't do that? Oops.
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Exactly. That is 100% the Democrat defense. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Oh God, we got to get that on there for sure.
They never say I'm going to stop doing that. Just that they didn't know they couldn't do that, and now they know, but they're going to keep doing that.
That was good, wasn't it? Because I did know I couldn't do that.
Exactly.
Oh man. Now we're gonna move on because I want to get this out of the way because I am thoroughly pissed off about this. I mean, I just beyond words pissed off, and I'm of course talking about Jussie Smollett.
Yay! The prime example of I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Yes, prime example of rich privilege.
100% rich privilege.
Yes. So, if you haven't heard yet, just today, the Chicago attorney, the Chicago prosecutor's office has decided to drop all charges against Jussie Smollett. They have not released any reason as to why. they decided to drop the charges. But I'm sitting here looking at a picture of Jussie Smollett on this article right now, and I can tell by the look on his face what's going through his mind. And it's, I got away with it.
Well, here's the funny part. You said they dropped all charges?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not a lawyer and neither are you.
Right.
But generally speaking, when they drop all charges, do you have to pay a $10,000 fine? Do you have to do community service? Because that's what Jussie Smollett's having to do.
Well, no, he paid the $10,000 fine to get out of jail once he was arrested. That was his bonding fee.
But they didn't really, because even the district attorney said they didn't exonerate him. They were like, this is not an exoneration. And I was like, well, but, so he's guilty, but he's not guilty?
So, in the article right here, it says, in a telephone interview Tuesday afternoon today, First Assistant State's Attorney Joseph Maggots, who took charge of the case after State's Attorney Kim Foxx stepped aside because of a conflict of interest, said the office reached a deal with the defense in recent weeks to drop the charges if Smollett performed community service and forfeited his $100,000 bond.
Yeah, okay, so he forfeits his $100,000 bond, and he does community service. Does that sound like a dismissal of charges?
It really doesn't.
Because if you dismiss charges, no community service should be done, and no amount of money should be paid.
Right.
That is a punishment. And that punishment does not fit the crime.
Smollett had posted 10% of the bond, $10,000. Ordinarily, that money would be returned to him or his attorneys, but instead it will be handed over to the city of Chicago.
Sounds a lot like restitution to me.
Yep.
But,
and the mayor and the Chicago PD are, just like us, they are beyond pissed.
The mayor called it a whitewashing of justice.
Yes.
I'm not sure who the mayor is, but the mayor is not pleased. Chicago PD is not pleased because they said they had more evidence to bring. They weren't going to bring it up till the trial.
Right. Now, the only thing is the felony mail charges. There is, because that is a federal thing that's being investigated by the FBI, and we don't know. I don't believe those charges have been dropped. I believe the FBI is still investigating that.
They are.
Okay. So, in that case, he could still very well be facing some sort of criminal punishment for that.
I doubt it. I really doubt it. They're going to drop 16 charges to prosecute one. I don't see that.
Yeah, I agree.
I just see it as them going, well, we're going to drop the state level charges first, catch that backlash, and then we'll drop the federal charges when everybody's over the story.
Let's see here. And this paragraph right here, the mayor suggested that Smollett was given special treatment because of his celebrity and scoffed at the $10,000 Smollett's bond money given to the city as part of the deal, noting it wouldn't come close to the city's expenditures for investigating the alleged attack.
Which is true. I mean,
right.
I don't know how many police officers or detectives work this case. And then you've got the district attorney and this assistant district attorney's fees that have to be paid.
Mm-hmm.
$10,000 ain't going to cover it.
Yeah.
$10,000 is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. Right here it says, where is the accountability in the system? You cannot have, because of a person's position, one set of rules apply to them and another set of rules apply to everybody else.
That's how it's always been with rich people.
That sounds a lot like something a lot of people were saying about Clinton, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that's the truth. if you're rich in this country, the rules don't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, OJ, you did it, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, he got off scot-free. And I mean, if you're rich, you just do what you want and hire a high-powered attorney, and they get you off of it.
Yep.
Which, another funny story is his attorney is connected to Michael Avenatti's issue.
Really, I had not heard that.
Yep, he is connected to the extortion scheme.
Oh, is that a segue? Did we just segue?
I think we segued.
Oh, I think we segued. Yes. If you have not heard, Michael Avenatti, the former attorney representing Stormy Daniels, I say the former attorney. He's probably about to be the attorney that formerly represented Stormy Daniels. There we go. That's the correct way of saying it.
There you go.
The attorney who was accused of sexual assault or assault and battery, something like that.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, something along those lines. Well, now he's been caught with his hand in the cookie jar, trying to extort Nike for up to $25 million. On top of that, and that was a charge in New York. He's also facing separate charges in California for bank and wire fraud.
Yeah, it's not been a good year for Avenatti.
No, it hasn't. No, and I'm tickled to death. I'm so tickled to death because during the whole thing between Stormy Daniels and Trump, it was, we're going to bring you down. We're going to prove you did it. We're going to prove you're guilty. And then the day after Trump was proven innocent and exonerated of anything involving collusion with Russia, Michael Avenatti gets arrested.
They have a term for that. I believe it's poetic justice, I believe.
Yes, okay. Poetic justice.
I mean, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
It really couldn't. Now, oh my God. And I completely forgot about this too. I just saw this in the article. I completely forgot about this. Avenatti briefly considered a bid for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination.
Well, let's see here. He tried to extort money, and he is being brought up on charges of fraud, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he could win the nomination.
He probably could. All he's got to do is suicide somebody, and he's there.
He is one suicided political opponent away from winning the nomination and screwing Bernie Sanders again, which watching Bernie Sanders get screwed is kind of funny too.
It really is. I mean, it's kind of how socialism works.
I mean, I keep flashing back to the SpongeBob meme. I keep seeing, how many times are we gonna have to teach you this lesson, old man?
So now the thing with Nike, and I'm not even gonna let's see here. So I don't remember from reading earlier the pretext leading up to all of this, but basically Michael Avenatti supposedly has damaging information against Nike. He was basically blackmailing the company. You're either going to pay me X amount of dollars to make this all go away, or I'm releasing the information and I don't give a fuck. So Nike, in turn, got police involved. And during a telephone conference, which was recorded by law enforcement, Michael Avenatti further went on saying how he plans to extort them, a dollar amount he would take to make it go away, and then he arranged a meeting for yesterday, the 25th, to meet with corporate execs from Nike. to discuss all of this. And when he showed up at the meeting, he was promptly placed in handcuffs.
I wish I could have seen the look on his face when the cops popped up.
I'm thinking it probably would have been like an episode of To Catch a Predator.
I want to know how big the bricks of shit in his pants were.
So, come sit down here and have a talk with me.
They might have. They sent Chris Hansen to the meet.
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is To Catch an Extortionist.
Normally, I'm catching predators, but in extreme circumstances, I like to make other people shit their pants.
Oh my God! Yes, I think if we were to look up poetic justice in any dictionary made from today on, this is the example that we're going to see.
I mean, it has to be.
I think we need to make that a thing. I think we need to release a dictionary, and this is what it needs to be.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yep. Speaking of which, when I get back, I've got a book I need to let you read.
Which one is it?
Awesome book. A guy from the car lot that I was working with during the tent sale. He gave it to me. It's called Reasons to Vote Democrat.
I already read that book.
It's a great read, isn't it?
Yeah, I picked that. Remember, I picked that up at the lot one night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that now. Yeah.
I was like, I know this isn't your book, and then I started flipping through it, and I was like, oh, never mind. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is my book. I keep it by the phone.
Great for scribbling notes.
For those of you who are not old enough to get that joke, a long time ago when phones had cords attached to them and they couldn't fit in your pocket, people generally kept notepads by the phone. Nothing? Mueller? Mueller?
I mean, you're not going to make me laugh with it because I've lived through those days.
No, those were shitty days.
Take off running, forget you're on the phone, clothesline your sister.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's... Yep, so... I'm loving this. I truly am.
Yeah, Avenatti, well, I mean, he's rich too, so who knows?
Yeah, but this isn't necessarily, he's accused of it, but he's saying otherwise, and this didn't. No, his hand was literally caught in the cookie jar.
I direct your attention to Clinton email scandal.
Yeah, but...
and breaking of cell phones with hammers.
Yeah, but people involved with Clinton have died. So...
You said he was only one suicide away from running for president, so...
But that's the thing about it. He hasn't suicided anybody yet, so... That's the reason why people aren't as afraid of him.
Well, I tell you what, if I ever have anything that'll lead to Hillary Clinton's arrest, I'm gonna bury that shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't give a damn.
We're gonna smash it with a hammer, throw it in the trash can, throw it in the bottom of the harbor, and then come back and check on it every 6 months.
I tell you what, if her car broke down in my driveway, I'd change the fucking tire for her. Just because I don't want to get suicided. Oh, I would, definitely. I'm not limber enough to be shooting myself in the back of the head.
That's true.
3 to 4 times.
That is true. Oh man, but yeah, also, going over to the bank and wire fraud charges and everything in California, there was tax fraud was one of the things involved in it. He was involved in a tax fraud thing.
Jesus Christ, go big, sir. Go big. Why don't you just murder somebody while you're at it?
Let's see here. He allegedly obtained $4.1 million in loans for his law firm and coffee business from a Mississippi bank by using phony tax returns stating that he had made $4,562,881 in 2011, $5.4 million in 2012, and $4 million in 2013.
What a dick. Picking on Mississippi. You don't pick on the slow kid.
Avenatti also stated that he paid more than $1 million in estimated taxes to the IRS in 2012 and 13, when, according to prosecutors, he actually owed the IRS $850,000 plus interest and penalties for the years 2009 and 10.
Ouch.
In addition, authorities say Avenatti paid no personal income taxes for 2011, 12, and 13, and paid no estimated taxes in 2012 and 13.
Man, I mean, like, there's being fucked, and then there's what this guy is.
Yes.
Like, they need to come up with a term for what he is, because I don't even know it.
When he gets done with all of this, when he farts, it's going to sound like a semi-truck releasing its brakes.
I don't think it's going to make a sound. Just, that's all you're going to get. Fucking air.
Yeah.
I don't, man. Go big, man. I applaud you. If you're going to go to jail, fucking go all the way to jail.
Right?
Okay.
Now, of all people, Stormy Daniels had something to say about this on Twitter. This is what she said. Knowing what I know now about Michael Avenatti, I am saddened but not shocked by news reports that he has been criminally charged today. I made the decision more than a month ago to terminate Michael's services after discovering that he had dealt with me extremely dishonestly, and there will be more announcements to come. I ask that the media respect my decision to withhold further public comment regarding Mr. Avenatti at this time.
Just one more example of the left throwing each other under the bus.
Yep.
Very much a what have you done for me lately class system going over there.
Yep. What's in it for me?
Holy crap.
So, I don't know. Can we say that the porn star got fucked and be, politically correct about it here?
Well, I mean, technically, yeah. Just not in the way she's used to.
And now said porn star is fucking somebody else. And not in the way that she's used to.
I mean, I guess, man, it's good to not be a Democrat right now.
Yeah.
Like, even the Green Party's looking good compared to the Democrats.
Right.
And that's saying something. Like, shit, I might vote communist over Democrat right about now.
I was going to say, even the Communist Party is probably sitting in the background going, y'all keep it up.
We got a chance.
We're moving up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Yep. So, it's been awesome. So I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen to Avenatti in the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay special attention to that.
Yeah, absolutely. No segue. Moving on to the next topic, and it's kind of a sad topic. I didn't mean to sound that excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, you put some stank on that.
I did. I did.
Let's take it down a notch there, asshole.
I did not mean to sound that excited about this topic, and we're talking about the mosque shooting in New Zealand. Yeah, a very sad instance. And this article that I have here says New Zealanders are debating the limits of free speech after their chief censor banned the 74-page manifesto written and released by the man accused of slaughtering 50 people at 2 mosques in the city of Christchurch.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. They did not get it going before I read it.
Yeah, I never had a chance to read his manifesto. I know you did, so if you can fill us in, I'm all ears.
I mean,
and it doesn't have to be the full 74 page, but just a quick overview.
It was basically like a letter to himself. Like, he was asking himself questions and answering them. Like, one part it says, "We were / are you a homophobe?" This is, no, I simply do not care all that much what gay people do, as long as they're loyal to the people in place, their people's well-being first, then I have no issues. This dude was very anti-immigration. Like, I read the entire thing, and a lot of it is just hating on immigrants. And it wasn't if the immigrant, he shot up 2 mosques because a lot of the immigrants in that area right now are Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Had it been some other group, that's the group he would have shot up, because he is that anti-immigration.
Yeah, he is very much, if I recall correctly, white supremacist.
Yeah, and here was the fucked up part. It says, "were / are you a supporter of Donald Trump?" He says, "As a symbol of renewed white identity and common purpose, sure. As a policymaker and leader, dear God, no." But he's trying to paint Donald Trump as a white supremacist, which he's not.
No, he's not. Now, I've been reading further on into the article here, and this kind of worries me a little bit. As we said, New Zealand banned the possession of this 74-page manifesto. That's where the whole freedom of speech thing came in. The ban issued Saturday means anybody caught with the document on their computer could face up to 10 years in prison, while anyone caught sending it could face 14 years.
Yeah. I get...
Some say the ban goes too far and risks lending both the document and the gunman mystique.
I mean, I get not wanting... Because, there's a lot of disenfranchised people out there that would read this and think, oh, hey, he's got some good ideas. But don't make him a martyr.
Yeah.
Explain why what he said is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, there was one part in it where he asked himself if he was conservative. And he says, no. Conservatism is corporatism, and he wants no part of it.
Yeah.
It's just a whole bunch of that.
The really fucked up thing about the whole situation in general was he broadcasted live on Facebook his attack. Yeah, killing all these people.
Now, I am 100% okay with them purging those videos.
Absolutely.
100% okay with that. No one should have to see that.
Right, absolutely. That's... it's beyond sick.
So, in that sense, I do agree with it. But this just further goes to prove why America did things right when we set up our country. We have a constitution that protects against freedom of speech. You're not censoring documents in America. I think everybody read some form of manifesto. I think, didn't McVeigh have a manifesto?
I believe he did, yeah.
People have probably read that. Several other people have probably had manifestos that have gotten that. We don't censor that. We just explain why it's fucked up.
Right.
Because it's a constitutional right.
And, now that this has happened, speaking of constitutional rights, now our own politicians, Democrat of course, are using what happened in New Zealand as a reason to try and do a gun grab again.
And they always will.
They are looking for any reason they can to try and justify their whole gun grabbing scheme.
But there's huge difference between New Zealand and America.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a unicameral legislator headed by a prime minister with no constitutional rights regarding gun rights for sure, and probably not even free speech.
Yeah.
So they can do that with relative ease. It's a little bit different over here.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God it's different over here.
And thank God for states like Missouri.
Yeah, that's a big middle finger.
Yes. While a lot of places in this country are trying to implement gun control and stricter gun laws and things like that, Missouri is given a big fuck you to the whole thing. They are actually introducing a bill that would basically ban federal gun laws in the state of Missouri and prohibit the federal enforcement thereof.
Which, like I said, I still have questions about that.
Yeah, it's a step towards Civil War Part 2 is what it is.
Well, I mean, like I said...
Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm against Missouri doing it. I am all for them doing it. Because I am 100% for the idea that shall not be infringed.
But, again, I ask, okay, you live in Missouri, and you walk into a gun store and now buy a silencer without any kind of federal background? I don't think you can, because I think the gun stores still have to adhere to NFA and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting situation for sure. I mean, yeah, I do definitely want to read more into this. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get in touch with the guys from Tactical Shit to come on the show with us. And, you know, they're in Missouri, so they can definitely tell us about all this.
I mean, what it makes me think is like, okay, they're in Missouri. So let's say a guy, for whatever reason, from Missouri comes down to Alabama and a dude just happens to own a suppressor for a gun he has. Mm-hmm. It leads me to believe that dude could buy that suppressor, drive back to Missouri, and as long as he's not stopped between Alabama and Missouri, and once he gets into the state borders, he can now legally own that with no recourse from the federal government without any paperwork.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's probably protecting private sale to private sale.
It could be. Yeah, I think it's probably, like you said, private sale to private sale, and then also...
it's pretty much a big fuck you to the bump stock ban.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody that's got a bump stock in Missouri is pretty much like, well, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, bump stock ban, probably... I won't say it would include explosive ordnance, but you know, maybe
I hope not.
You know, maybe somebody taking their AR pistol and putting a stock on it and converting it to an SBR.
Well, I mean, technically, that is a federal gun crime.
Yeah.
So if they're going against the federal regulations on that, one would assume that you could drop a stock in a foregrip on an AR pistol and treat it like an SBR.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do that now, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Actually, you're going to big boy jail.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was fooling around one day in a gun shop, and I was looking at you may have actually been with me.
It's entirely possible.
When I was looking at the flashlight foregrip.
Yeah.
And I mounted it on my pistol.
Yeah. Yeah, that's only a little bit illegal.
Yep. I don't know if you were standing there when I actually did it, but the guy behind the counter was like, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to have to ask you to stop.
Yeah, I mean...
At least until you get out of the store.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Yeah.
Inside the Alabama state lines.
Yeah.
Or actually anywhere in the country, except for Missouri.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm all for moving to Missouri.
Yeah, I'd be down. I mean, southern part of Missouri.
Yeah, I mean,
Because, the further north you get, it gets a lot colder. And I don't like cold.
I don't like cold. I'm not a huge fan of cold.
I'm not either. And, having to sit outside at night, guarding all those cars and computers, and it's 30-something degrees outside. It's not fun.
Well, I don't think Bobby's going to move with you, so you're good to go there.
Yeah, I don't know. He might want to expand. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm all for a move to Missouri if this thing passes.
Right? I'm down. Absolutely. So, going back to what we talked about a couple of weeks ago, with the gas tax and everything, we're going to, what was it you said? I'm trying to remember. With the gas tax, on top of the lottery, they also need to introduce at
least decriminalize marijuana.
Yes.
The
decriminalization of marijuana in the state of Alabama.
It's a thing.
Well, a week after we talked about that, what did our state do?
They completely destroyed my governor platform.
They did. We had one senator introduce a bill that would legalize a lottery and gambling, provided that we amend our state constitution.
Which will be on the ballot in 2020.
Yes. So if you're from Alabama and you're listening, vote yes.
And you know what? Vote yes to decriminalization of marijuana, too.
I don't give a fuck if you vote yes on that or not, but damn it.
I do.
What?
Do you know how much taxpayers pay to keep somebody in prison for pot?
Oh, a shit ton.
Yeah, it's a victimless crime. Let them out. Who gives a shit? It's pot. Go arrest a meth head. At least pot guys aren't stealing my car.
I wouldn't. If they keep the fucking meth heads in jail, it wouldn't be a fucking problem.
I have never been robbed by a pothead. Well, okay, maybe a pothead ate more of my Funyuns than I wish he would have.
I was about to say, you've at the very least had some food taken from you by a pothead.
But I have never been, robbed at gunpoint by a pothead. Or knife point, or whatever the hell they can get their damn hands on. Fucking meth heads are creative.
Yeah.
But marijuana is a crime. Get them out of jail. Save us some tax revenue. And then legalize the shit so we can make money off of it.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm
happy.
I don't use it. I haven't used it in several years.
Well, I've used it since you have, but
I know you have,
but not anymore because
I don't judge anybody for using it. You want to smoke it? By all means, go right ahead. Doesn't affect me one damn bit. Don't ask me to go take you to Taco Bell later because I ain't sitting in the drive-thru for 20 minutes while you order everything on the menu twice.
Well, it would take an hour because Taco Bell's so slow around here.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But I'll take you up the road for a double cheeseburger because McDonald's is on point.
But yeah, it's just I don't use it. I've done it multiple times,
but you didn't inhale, right?
No, I inhaled. Hell, I lit the motherfucker.
Look at you being all super honest.
And that's one of the reasons why I will get elected for future office.
No, you won't. You're not lying about the right shit. You have a pothead running this country.
But yeah, I don't use it. I haven't used it in years. If they want to pass a law allowing it, I probably still won't use it.
I cannot say the same.
I mean, as much as you and I hang out together, I probably won't have to use it because secondhand does exist.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't see the point in keeping people in jail for. I've never seen marijuana ruin someone's life. I've seen meth ruin people's lives. So, I mean, I've seen meth and all kinds of drugs ruin people's life. I've never seen someone go, man, my life's fucked up because pot.
Oh, man. Makes me think of all them old 90s PSAs about it.
Being a gateway drug.
Yeah.
My ass. Our history teacher. Oh, marijuana's a gateway drug. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I smoked it this morning. The only gateway it led me to was the fridge.
My only problem with it was it made me paranoid as shit.
Well, that's because you have a naturally paranoid personality.
I mean, so?
I'm just saying, like, you're naturally paranoid, so of course it's going to make you paranoid. I'm naturally lazy, so it makes me sleepy.
Oh, man, but yeah, it's... Like I said, if they want to approve it, more power to them. Hey, more money for us. Who cares?
I know, the one thing I know for sure is they better get this lottery shit done and not fuck it up.
But all I know is, yeah, I'm tired of having to drive to damn Tennessee or Georgia to buy lottery tickets. Bought 2 today. I bought friggin' numbers for the Mega Millions and for the Powerball.
You're going to break me off $1 million if you win?
You know what? If I win both lotteries, I'll break you off $2 million.
Hell yeah. That's fucking teamwork right there.
I was kind of halfway expecting you to sing that.
No, I'm good.
Oh man, yes, it's been a busy couple of weeks, and I'm really glad we were actually able to get on here and do this again.
You know, aside from technical difficulties and
yeah, of course, you know, I'm glad we found out the technical difficulty because now we can get that fixed before next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this board all the way apart and go after it with a soldering iron.
If we could get it to somebody who knows what they're doing, that'd be great.
You don't need somebody that knows what they're doing. You have me.
If we could get it to somebody that knows what they're doing, that'd be great.
I mean, do you think this board would be the first thing I've ever taken apart and soldered?
I mean, I traded a guitar and a set of $100 pickups for that board, so...
I mean, that was your fault on the pickups. That guitar was a piece of shit. So, there's that.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm the kind of individual that if I'm getting something I need or getting something that I really, 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 really want, I'll trade down. As long as I'm happy in the end, that's all that matters.
But, yeah, aside from the technical difficulties, it's been a good one.
It has been. It's been a great one. You know, I mean, maybe we might just have to shell out the money for a brand new board. Who knows?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we don't actually need one as big as we've got, so.
This is true.
I mean, we got, like, what, 6 channels?
Something like that.
For 2 microphones?
Well, you know, future expansion. Who knows? So we are running short on time. We got to start wrapping this thing up here. Don't forget to go on Facebook. Check us out. Two Beards Talking. Like us, follow us, interact with us. We would really appreciate the interaction.
You know what? Screw that. Reverse psychology. Don't like us on Facebook. You bunch of assholes.
Since you said reverse psychology, it's not going to work now.
I'm just like, every time we're like us on Facebook, and they're like, nah, I'm not going to do it because they asked, the begging bastards. So don't do it. We don't care. We don't want your love.
Oh my God. Wow. Why don't you tell the people how you really feel?
I think old Greg would do it better, but whatever.
Oh, man. But, yeah, Facebook, like us, follow us, interact with us. Twitter, go on there, interact with us. Or, in Matt's case, don't. He don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. We get new likes, it's because of me, just know that.
I'll give you the credit for it. That'll work.
Damn right you will.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's great. I love doing this. This is a big thing for me. I love being able to give back to you guys out there. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in. As always, to all the troops out there, be safe, come home, do a good job, and keep up the great work. We really appreciate it. Everybody back home appreciates it, and don't ever forget it. So, thanks for tuning in. This has been Two Beards Talking. I'm Daniel Sanders.
And I'm Matt Lassiter.
Thanks for listening, guys.